So this time we're going to have a look at doing some standing forward folds. So beginning similar like we did to the Warrior One, we take 1 foot back, so we're going to take the left foot back to start off with at a 45-degree angle, so we've got the hips coming all the way around to the front. Again, checking, so we've got the hips squared off to the front. We also want to check that pelvic alignment as well, so we've got that tailbone lengthened. And then this time, you've got a few options. You can either monkey grip the hands behind, or you can hold the elbows, or if you can get up into the full reverse prayer, you've got that option as well. So this time we're going to stay with the straight legs and the tailbone lengthened, and then working with the breath, we inhale to lengthen through the spine to make the space, and then on the exhale, we're just gently coming forward. And the gaze just stays at the big toe. Once we're down, we're just squaring off those hips again as well, so we're really pulling that right hip back and that left hip forward. And we're just connecting back in with the breath. So we inhale to lengthen and exhale to soften. So no forcing anything. As soon as we try to force things, it actually makes the muscles contract, and then it's a lot more difficult, as you could imagine, to get length out of the muscles while you're contracted. So when we work with the breath, we go inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, just releasing and soften down. We can try to just stay connected with the breath. These postures are actually really good for your concentration as well. So then you can gently come back up to standing. And you spin around and do the other side as well. So you can just adjust the feet. So we've got the hips squared off to the back this time. I'm going to do the same on this side. So inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Again, squaring off those hips, working with the breath. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, soften. If you're super flexible and you can get all the way down, of course we don't want to crank the neck, so you're welcome just to look at the back wall as well. Up to standing. In between changing sides as well, we can do the wide leg forward fold too. So you have your feet wide apart with the outside edges of your feet parallel to the outside edges of the mat, keeping that tailbone lengthened as well. So we can start off with the hands on the hips. So we're going to inhale, open through the chest, and then exhale, we're just folding forward. So you've got the option here to use your blocks as well, so you can hold onto the blocks. But generally, the wider you take your feet apart, the easier it is to touch the floor. So you can either stay on your blocks, or if you can come down onto the floor. And here we can inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head again, making that space. And then exhale, we're softening to fold forward. You can start to walk the hands back towards the feet, so the fingers become in line with the toes, and then taking the elbows backwards, you can actually use that as a lever then to pull you through a bit more. It's a beautiful stretch for the back of your legs. And then again we come back up to a flat spine, and then hands on the hips. You can hold it here as well, but holding tight through the core. Slowly coming back up. And from this position as well, we can do some twists. So we can start with the hands out to the sides. So inhale, lengthening from fingertip to fingertip. Then on the exhale, we can pop one hand down in the middle of the mat and take the other hand up to the sky. Or if that does hurt your shoulders, you can just have the hand on the hip, and you can use your blocks, of course, as well. So if you're just new to yoga, you can just put one hand down and then just start to open up towards the sky. As you get a bit more reach, we can use the blocks this way and then a bit closer to the ground as well. And as you start to open up, once the collarbones are quite facing the side wall and up to the roof, that's when you know you can take your arm up to the sky, because if we're not quite far enough around and you're trying to get your arm up, you're just jamming your shoulder, and so it's not doing any favours in that particular posture. So first we work on twisting and then taking the arm up, and then we come back up, stretching out, and then swapping sides again. So twisting and then maybe taking that arm up to the sky. And then back up to finish, hands on the hips, and then we can spin around, come back to Samasthiti. Namaste.